Obligatory podcast intro.
Welcome, everybody, to the Dollar Bin. I'm your host, Matt. With me, like always, my co-host, Adam.
Yo.
Today, I was trying to cut you off. Today, I'm covering a comic called Gangster.
How's that spelled, Matt?
Jew Gangster.
Oh, okay.
Jew
Cool.
Gangster.
Cool.
What's yours called?
I got The Rise of Apocalypse.
Nice. Very
Marvel.
similar comics here. The writer of Jew Gangster is Joe Kubert.
Mm-hmm.
He is also the artist. Publishing company, originally published by iBooks. This is AI, so I don't know. Later published by DC. It came out in 2005 originally. DC reprint was 2011, which is what I believe I read because it had DC comics all over it.
Gotcha.
Now, have you seen A Bronx Tale?
Right.
That's this. No, it's not. It's not similar actually at all. The only similarity is it's about a kid in Brooklyn in the 1930s during the Great Depression, essentially pissed off with the world.
Mm-hmm.
His family moved him from Europe, and they've been there. The dad works 10 hours a day cutting dresses. The mom, the freaking soldier she is, works 14 hours a day cooking food. I think by herself, man. I think that's what they implied was that she's down there in the kitchen alone.
Oh, wow.
Meaning
Maybe his
that
sister.
Dude, that boy and that sister should have been working.
Yeah.
Tips appreciated sign on the door or something, you know? Like
Yeah. Sad kid face will get you more tips.
But that's what's crazy. You're running a business in the Great Depression. What are you relying on? Other people that are just as broke as you?
basically.
Like, they're not going to restaurants.
No,
Like, it's a crazy cycle.
Right.
I mean, you need the money. You need customers. Customers need money. They need food, but they don't have it for your food.
Right.
So what? You lower prices just to get something? They don't have it to give. So I will say that besides the art is being incredible and the faces being good and decent, this really made you feel the Great Depression at that time. You really felt...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it felt, the city, the times, the atmosphere kind of became a character.
Oh, okay.
You didn't feel like it felt like a movie, man. I mean, you were very entrenched in it, and it really painted a good picture of what I can only imagine it was like back then.
Right.
And it was rough. You're looking at people in the background just in rags. You see someone in the restaurant, I mean, wearing rags, just dirty beer, dirty everything. And it's like, it paints a picture of it really well, I think.
Nice.
I felt like I was there, Adam.
The black and white helps.
Yeah, right? A little more dramatic. So this comic is about a kid named Ruby. Like I said, his dad works a lot, mom works a lot. He has a little sister, and he is pissed off. This dude is furious with the world, says screw school, and drops out, goes down to the pool hall.
Yeah.
Now, he's been
I
doing
like how
it.
it's the pool hall.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bunch of pool tables. That's what I called it. A
Yeah,
bar.
no, I just not just that's where the people hang out.
That's where they kick it,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Did I say it was Brooklyn? I wonder how many pool halls Brooklyn had. Probably a lot.
Yeah, I
for
would
all the
imagine.
gangsters, Adam.
I would imagine.
He frequents the pool hall to ask if they have deliveries and stuff, and he misses one. And the resident gangster, his name is Monk, tells him, "Oh, I had something for you yesterday, but you weren't here. So, and today I got nothing." That basically informs his decision. Yeah, I'm quitting school and I'm going to go do this gangster shit full time. They start him pretty chill. Take this package here. He goes to see King Kong. I like how he's like kind of into the movie.
Right. Well, he's still young.
Yeah. He is about 15, 16 years old here. He does a few jobs. Asks that guy. Like he delivers.
I thought that was weird.
He's ballsy. He meets a guy, gives him a package, and then says, "Here's your package. Hey, you got any work for me?" Now this guy doesn't have the same care that Monk necessarily has for him because he takes him to go kill a guy immediately.
First thing, yeah.
And I'll pay you good. The man owes him money. He talks the gangster into not killing him. He says, "I'll pay his debt," which was like $500, which is crazy. So he ends up paying that and like letting the guy live. The gangster's impressed. He goes back to Monk. Starts, like I said, doing it full time. Now, it does a time jump later. He's done it for a while. He's making some money. He's giving his money to his mom.
Right.
His dad is not having it.
Right.
To the point.
They keep it a secret, the money thing.
Yes. Yeah. The mom does.
Yeah.
The sister knows, but the dad is No, you need to be a straight no or solid, hardworking man. Work all day and make nothing. That's what you need to do. So
Yeah.
I get both sides. He wants him to be an upright
There's a middle,
citizen.
but neither of them seem to realize there's a middle. Though.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And as soon as he pops out $5 and is like, "Look, Dad, you have to work 2 or 3 days to make what I made on one job," and he slaps the shit out of him.
I'm not happy.
He's like, "I don't want your gangster bullshit money.
Your
Get that
blood
out of
money."
here. Your blood money.
Yeah.
I will not have a son grow up to be a gangster." So that's where the dad's coming from. Like I said, to the point where he just gives up on him. Now,
Oh yeah, that was weird.
big time jump. Ruby has a car. He has his own place, and he is banging the boss's girl.
I was
Stupid.
wondering how you were going to introduce that part.
That's
Okay.
how. They kind of keep it a secret. Like, she pops in while his friends are there, and she's like, "Oh, I was coming to borrow a book."
All right.
And he's like, "A book?" She's like, yeah, a book. You know, I like to read books because they're banging.
Yeah.
So does Monk know? We don't know. Yes, he knows immediately.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say anything. So they go on bigger jobs now. He makes enough money to pay rent for months and months by doing a union busting job where they just go kick the shit out of protesters.
Right.
And
Some very justifiable protesters.
and then a bunch of mob stuff happens. You know, his friend gets killed, so they go get revenge on him. Now, he hasn't killed anyone. You do not see him kill anyone. Even though Monk gives him a gun, he likes to wave it around. He shows it off to his friends.
Yeah.
He's like, "Look at this, look at this."
Yeah, it shows off.
And not really a full-on gangster yet. But, again, banging the boss's wife, working right next to him, just being a complete jackass. Now, there is a big boss above Monk, and no one knows who he is or what his name is. Now, like I said, Monk knows it's happening, and he confronts him with it by doing something pretty horrible to Ruby's sister.
Yeah.
He does something very awful to his sister, comes back and basically shoves it in his face. Ruby, after a minute, understands that, it took him a second. Ruby's
yeah.
not too bright. Should have stayed in school, jackass.
Yeah.
He didn't get
None
what
of
he
this
was
shit
saying.
would've happened.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He went to Monk and was like, "Something awful happened to my sister," and Monk was like, "Oh yeah, that's too bad." What do you mean too
Ooh.
bad?
He's like,
Maybe the guy who did it had a reason.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Basically, shows something that proves he did something horrible to him, and finally he goes, "You did it."
Yeah.
So they get in a big fist fight. Spoilers for this. Ruby kills Monk by shoving a broken pool cue stick into his eye.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's pretty sick. Now this gets him in trouble with the big guy who, again, straight up threatens his mom and sister.
Yeah.
Dad has passed from an illness, talking shit to his last breath. Basically, "You suck. My son is a Jew gangster, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Eat it," and then he dies. So goes to see the big boss. Big boss threatens him. "Keep your toes in line. Keep your toe on the line. Over the line. Keep behind the
Towing
line. Keep
Don't cross the line.
keep
and
your nose
towing
clean.
line.
Keep your nose clean, and we'll be fine. I won't. I
Okay.
won't threaten or kill anyone in your family or you. None of da 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 da. Although it does kind of end ambiguous because Ruby is doing a big speech and tells him, "If you want me, fine. I'll roll with you. If not, then kill me."
Yeah.
I'm assuming he continues on because the little wrap up says this is the birth of the Jew gangster.
Yeah.
So we got to see his first kill, which was his boss / mentor,
Yeah.
who kind of just took a chance on this kid.
He did.
And ended up
Big
banging
time.
his girl. His girl, who is with a grown man, turns around and sees this 18, 19, 20-year-old kid and is like, "Yeah, I want that."
Yeah.
Monk said he could smell her on him.
Yeah. Her perfume or
Perfume,
whatever.
body,
Same kind
whatever.
of cigarettes,
Just the
this is-
smell of people's house, bro.
Yep.
If my friend left a shirt at my house, I could smell it and be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is blah 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 shirt."
Yep.
I know it's kind of weird,
Once
but
it goes through your wash, it's almost your house's, but it has to go through, sit in your house, and then go through another wash.
and
then
sit in a drawer
big time.
next to your other clothes.
Big time.
Otherwise, yeah, it's gonna smell like them. So I thought that was really cool. Monk kept dropping little cryptic things after the time jump, and it made me realize he knew
Like the whole
they were
time,
hooking up
pretty
like
much.
immediately.
Yeah.
He probably like a couple of times and was like, "Oh, I know what's happening." Still,
Neither of
used
them were
them.
smart.
No,
neither of them were smart.
They really weren't. And honestly, I loved this comic. It is so well written and
The art was cool.
illustrated.
I really like the art too.
It is an incredible book to have and to read. It was great. The one thing I didn't like is that he survived.
Right.
Kind of got away scot
That's
free
his
for
origin
it.
story.
He got chewed out.
Yeah.
He got chewed out by the big boss, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's already kind of common knowledge. If I screw up, you're gonna hurt me or my family. That's a given. That's what mobsters do.
Yeah.
He didn't really tell him anything new.
Right.
Just was like, hey, I'm aware. You're aware now that I will hurt your family. I blatantly said it, but take care of them and keep your shit straight and we'll be fine.
Right.
But he gets away with it all. You can't bang the boss's wife and get away with it.
Right. Yeah, that's just stupidity to the highest level.
I mean, look, Monk was sympathetic for Gangster until he did the horrible, horrible stuff to Ruby's sister. You were almost rooting for him.
He did wrong.
It was.
It was the only thing.
Besides being a gangster.
Yeah.
I mean, took a chance on this kid, gave him work, gave him money, which kept his mother and sister alive and fed and safe and everything. Dad would have enjoyed the spoils, but he's too stubborn.
Yeah.
And I understand his thing. But this guy, Monk, really didn't do anything until he crossed that line. You're like, yeah, Monk, go Monk. And then you're like, oh,
ooh, nope. I retract my previous go Monk.
Don't like this guy.
Never mind.
Let me take back that go Monk.
Yeah.
Because he's a horrible person. And he does something horrible. But, yeah, gets away. It's the only thing that bothered me. I really wish he wouldn't. I guess the punishment, his sister, his family got hurt. So maybe that counts towards it, but he kills the boss. In he was second in command. He might be the boss now.
I guess that's part of the reason why the big boss man had to talk to him.
Maybe because they were also going to expand. He's like, we're going to Florida, Havana, Cuba, and all that. We're getting out of just Brooklyn. We're about to expand, which all of them try to do.
Yeah, that's the standard.
They all do it. How many gangsters we had here in Houston? I bet you none.
Gangster?
Like, did we have a mobster, like mob here?
It's different type of deal.
We got 2 ports.
Yeah.
They should have been all up in here.
Yeah, it just the difference between up north and then the time frames that things happen here, the time frames that happen there, it just wasn't the same.
Like, yeah, what did the Great Depression look like here?
It was just so different.
Yeah, probably completely different. I want to know what that would look like here.
I've never seen a South Texas during the Depression movie or book or
no.
I guarantee there's a bunch that but they don't push it out as this is what it is.
Oh, this is what it's about. Yeah, this is about this guy trying to find his daughter or something.
Yeah,
right?
not the
story of South Texas during the Great Depression.
Exactly.
That's what it's called. We'll write that movie, Adam.
There we go.
Okay, so thumbs up.
Cool. 1 thumb up.
I said thumbs.
You did, my bad.
But I am
You're
only holding
one.
I'm only holding 1 thumb up, though.
That's right.
Thumbs up.
Get it together, bro.
8 thumbs up.
Oh, damn, bro. It's one of our highest rated
We should go we should do out of 16.
out of 16.
Because then we can get real specific.
Okay.
If you get a 16 thumbs up,
Y'all are hearing it. This is the birth of the 16 thumb system.
Yep.
Matt and Adams patented 16 thumb system.
Because if we do 5,
I've seen a movie like that.
before. There's a number. 1 thumb up is a wide, huge category.
Yeah.
16 is good. If we give something 1 thumb up,
I was using 2 as my platform.
It's
was
bad.
1 or 2. If it's really good.
See, now
or
I like a
extra
either
good.
or. I like a 1 or the other
Oh,
thing.
really?
Yeah. So like
The world's not binary, Matt.
all thumbs up, no thumbs up.
Yeah.
But like thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
But you're going by 2. So,
Yeah.
but see if you do that,
That's
then
4 levels. There's 1 thumb down and 2 thumb down, and there's 1 thumb up, 2 thumb up. So that's 4 levels.
Okay.
Of thumbs.
That's it then. No 16.
Okay.
We're about to get too complicated up in
I
this
like
bitch.
the idea
The
of
16 really does
That's
work
funny.
because you can really express how good something is by
Yeah,
going
the levels.
This is a 15 out. Whoa,
Whoa, dude.
because I feel like we're gonna float around the 12 to like 8, 7 range a lot.
I mean, we don't sugarcoat it when we don't like stuff. So,
That's very true.
We're not mean about it by any means, but we don't sugarcoat it.
No,
either.
but then we would be mean if we were like 2 thumbs out of 16 thumbs.
Well, you can tell anybody anything as long as you speak to them sweetly.
What do you want to do? 16 thumbs or your 4?
Let's do 4 because it's obviously way easier.
Write in, tell us, hit us up, let us
Yes.
know if y'all want 16 thumbs up or Adam's 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down with 4 options thing.
Yeah.
I don't mind either way. So, okay. Did 2 thumbs up then.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So I got The Rise of Apocalypse.
What'd you get?
The Rise of Apocalypse. This is a Marvel comic from 1996. The writer is Terry Kavanagh. The artist is Adam Polina. And this is Apocalypse. So everybody that is a fan of X-Men at all knows Apocalypse.
And that knows that as his first and last name.
Apocalypse.
His name is Apocalypse.
Yeah, AA for short.
Yeah. His middle name is Gerald.
Nur. Or Saba.
His name
his
Apocalypse,
Saba.
Apocalypse. Come, stop floating up there immediately.
So, Apocalypse's birth name was En Sabah Nur. So, I probably actually end up calling him a lot. I like it.
I
like
call him En.
En? No, I don't like that. I like the whole thing.
Nur.
I like saying the whole.
You have to.
Like a serial killer.
You can't shorten it.
You have to go the whole thing.
Oh, all 3 names?
En Sabah Nur.
Yeah.
So, En Sabah Nur was born a mutant. He looked like a mutant when he was born. He had gray skin.
Disgusting.
This is Egypt, by the way. So he is in Egypt. He was born with gray skin and the blue weird lips and the blue like marks upside his like jawline or
absolutely disgusting.
Monstrous.
So gross to look at. I mean, a gray and blue man with lines.
Like,
can you imagine
makeup?
that?
It looks like he's just wearing makeup.
It's a
And
regular
this is Egypt.
dude.
People wear makeup in Egypt.
Yeah,
so.
apparently they had dog head people running around
all the time. Crocodile
because this
head.
is like not Cleopatra Egypt.
No, this is actually
this is like thousands of years
this
before any of that.
Jesus, Egypt, 2,000 years before.
I mean, Caesar was before Jesus. That's super far, man.
So that's what you're picturing is little baby Apocalypse. Meh. He is cast out by his tribe because he's gray and blue. We can't be having gray and blue people.
Freaking ugly.
Damn racist. All right. So there is a mobile tribe of, they call them barbarians through the whole thing, and they are actually barbaric. There's not just the establishment being like, oh, those guys are barbarians. No, these guys are like blood eagle you when you like kick their shoe or something.
Truly barbaric.
They're messed up. So they've been searching the leader. His name is Ball. He's the leader of the crew of the Sandstorm people. He heard a prophecy of a Messiah who would take down the evil Rama Tut, who's the pharaoh of this time.
Yeah, they got a few prophecies floating around.
There's so many prophecies.
Yeah, because the slaves are like,
there's a new one. We see a new one get made.
Yeah. We've had that one a while.
So he grows up with the Sandstorm people. He gets accepted into the tribe finally. Nobody likes him. They all hate him. They think he's like a bad omen. They keep saying,
despite how ugly you are, you are one of us.
Yeah, no matter what. We can't look upon your face, but you're one of us.
Put the brown paper bag back on.
So he like wraps up his lower part of his face through like the whole comic, basically. And so you don't see his cool blue lips, really.
Yeah, feel sorry for him.
So in this world, Ball is like his adopted father, and then the pharaoh's name is Rama Tut, who is known in the extended universes as a variant of Kang the Conqueror.
Jonathan Majors.
So he's well known if you know comics, older X-Men comics and stuff.
There's a rack of Kangs running around.
Oh my gosh,
there's a bunch of different ones.
This isn't the main one though. It's not the main one.
No, it's a whole other
different one.
Different universe. Who knows what universe is actually from? I don't know.
They don't even say.
Because he jumps around. He can go into anyone's shit.
Yeah, they never say. So he is finally accepted as part of the tribe, and then immediately the entire tribe gets massacred, which pisses him off quite a bit.
By his ugliness.
Yeah, there is...
Yeah.
They saw it from a mile away. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
His little wrappings on his face came down for a second. I saw blue lips. You all need to die for harboring this man with blue lips.
So ugly. I can't
So
believe it.
he avoids the entire slaughter of his people. Him and his dad avoid the slaughter. His dad introduces him to some of the technology that Rama Tut used to become pharaoh. This was the beginning of En Sabah Nur's awakening as like a full mutant. He gets a little bit of a boost to this technology. Now he becomes a slave to hide from the pharaoh, not seeing how that would be a great idea.
Undercover slave.
Yeah, basically. He's a dude who can drag 10-ton blocks by himself. He's not being subtle. Somehow Rama Tut doesn't know he's the guy, and Rama Tut's also been looking for him because there's a prophecy that he will take down Rama Tut.
Second prophecy.
Yeah, exactly. And so,
Oh no, that's the same one.
yeah.
Sorry.
And now this is about to be the second prophecy.
Okay.
And so now he shows himself as a slave, that he's got powers and stuff. He kind of goes Super Saiyan. He's all gold and he flies for a second. Now all the slaves are like, oh, this guy. This guy's a different guy. He's going to save us. He's the new Messiah. Like, he's going to save us from Rama Tut. So there's a big back and forth between Rama Tut's sergeant or second in charge and En Sabah Nur. His second in charge's name is Ozymandias. And they have a big going back and forth. En Sabah Nur and Ozymandias are more against each other than Rama Tut.
Yeah, that's his bad guy, not necessarily Kang.
Yeah, exactly.
Rama Tut.
Rama Tut wants to train Apocalypse because he knows who he is. Because he's from the future, he knows what Apocalypse can do and who he is.
Like an Emperor Vader thing.
Yes, exactly. He wants to be the emperor to En Sabah Nur's
Yeah,
Vader.
he wants to train him, but the real bad guy is Vader. And
Yeah.
I nailed it, bro.
You killed it.
I nailed it.
And so
Thank you.
there's a little back and forth. There's a 5-panel love sling. There's a dejection 1 panel later, and then a couple pages later, he saves the woman who rejected him, and she rejects him even harder.
Oh, because of how ugly he is.
Yeah, he's so ugly. She
takes
sees
his mask
blue
off
lips.
and she freaks out.
She does. She loses it. Calls him a monster. He saved her already once this time, and then he saves her twice, and she calls him a monster after he had saved her twice.
Thanks for saving my life, you ugly bitch.
Ugly bastard. I have a boyfriend.
Yeah. Stop saving me.
So the Fantastic Four gets thrown in this comic for no reason. They're there for a couple panels, and then they leave at the end of the comic.
I was surprised you mentioned them.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't think I was going to. I had to because it was such a random thing.
It's so weird. They did nothing. They didn't say nothing.
Rama Tut loses. Ozymandias loses to En Sabah Nur. En Sabah Nur enslaves Ozymandias to be his record keeper is the best way of explaining it. He carves the entire saga of Apocalypse into rock. And Ozymandias himself is made of rock now.
Yeah,
that way he
turned him
can
to
never
stone.
die. He's eternally suffering. He keeps him as like an underground sculpture slave. It's pretty messed up, actually.
See, Apocalypse was our Thanos growing up.
Exactly.
He was the big bad guy that when he showed up, us were like, oh no.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Because Apocalypse is awesome. And what
So
he ends
cool.
up being just a fantastic character.
Yeah.
Love it. Because the first mutant.
I skipped over it at the end when he beats Ozymandias and Rama Tut. He goes full mutant where he increases his size to like 20, 30 feet. He gets all buff and stuff. He can do a couple other things. And you see part of his potential for his destructive power.
Yeah, and that's like 2% of it.
Nothing. It's nothing. And then at the very end, he has like a quick little monologue where he's like talking about how he's going to rule. And he is he gives himself the name Apocalypse. He goes, I am the Apocalypse is how he worded it at first. And then he just changed it to Apocalypse.
Oh, so the is his first name.
First
Apocalypse
name.
is
That's
middle.
right.
Apocalypse is last name.
So the art in this is insanely 1996. The faces are absolutely putrid. They're so skinny. They look like somebody stomped on the side of their head when they were babies. It's gross.
You think he's exaggerating. It is like the old filters or the old times where you could play with the faces in a picture and you like Mario where you could
stretch his
stretch
face
them out.
out.
That's what it looks like. The faces are what I said, like 2-3 inches wide.
Yeah, at
which
the
makes
most.
no sense.
Their eyes basically look like they're crossed the whole time.
Yep.
It's bad.
Yep.
And so the art in it is eye-catching, but not the best ever. The storytelling is the best part. The actual individual dialogue isn't the best ever. So there's a lot of negatives to this, but I had this comic as a child, so I have nostalgia goggles. And I enjoyed reading it. I think most people could enjoy reading it without overlooking those small little issues here and there.
Right.
So I give this a 1 thumbs up.
All right.
That's right. Okay.
This is that multiversal crossoversal.
That's things crossing over.
Yeah, going to different
gotcha.
dimensions and
That's
stuff.
right.
So this is where we take the characters from the comics we covered today, and we make up a new story on how they meet, get together, what they would possibly do. Now we have a Jewish gangster in 1933 Brooklyn.
That's right.
I am a little
At the
bad
earliest,
guy.
it was actually later than that. By the end of the
You're
story.
right. You're right. It was
So
like
almost the
1937
40s.
because they mentioned Amelia
It's
Earhart.
almost the 40s.
Almost the 40s, and I'm kind of a bad dude.
I know exactly how
Okay,
these guys.
give it to me.
Okay, so you are a Jewish gangster, and now it's the 40s. Let's say it's a few years after the end of your comic.
Right.
You're working for the big boss now. There's some crazy underground dealings going on over in Europe, where lots of money is moving between hands, lots of weird materials, like weird rocks, weird metals, very weird things that the underworld can provide. So there's this big project over in Europe that's buying all this product and things from America, and our guy Ruby gets called up and he's like, hey, we need you to handle all the logistics to we're sending a bunch of stuff over to Europe.
Wait, is it coming from Europe?
No, we're
or
sending things
so
to
we
Europe.
have all the tech and all that stuff.
Yeah,
It
the raw
okay.
materials.
Raw.
So
yeah.
it's going to Germany, and we're not sure exactly why it's going to Germany, but in the background, the Nazi party is trying to create Uber weapons.
A fella named Hitler is doing some stuff.
Some Uber weapons. So they're trying to use occult magic. They're trying to use ancient wisdom, all this crazy shit. And what we find out is they're trying to build a portal. They want to build a portal to another universe. They don't know. Maybe we could get raw material from it. Maybe we can get technology from the other universe.
Or some beast that we can unleash or something,
Yes.
right?
So Ruby's over there. He's dealing with all these Cretans. They don't know he's a Jewish gangster. He gets involved with them for a while, and then he realizes what's going on. The occult stuff, the technology, and that they are the Nazi party, and that they're bad. Because it's so early on. They're not the number one bad guy.
Regardless, he still kills a lot of them.
So now he's like, I can't work with these guys. I can't deal with this. I'm going to shut down their project. So he goes to the Wonder Weapon. He goes in there, he's hitting switches, he's flipping things around, and he accidentally turns it on. He changes some things that the scientists haven't gotten right. So now the portal really works. And he gets sucked up into the portal, and he pops out into the universe of the Age of Apocalypse. This is way down the line, since we're skipping down the line in our respective stories.
And it can be anywhere, anytime.
This 100 years. Yeah, right. It's 4,000 something years from the last time we saw me in my comic.
You don't want a Jewish gangster in Egypt with En Sabah Nur.
He could try to help free his people that were slaves for the pyramid and stuff.
Like,
that was my other.
I'm stuck here.
That was my other thought of it, and I was like, no, I think it would be sick to see him in the Age of Apocalypse.
Go ahead.
So now we got our Apocalypse, who's thinking back about his early life in Egypt and this and that, and in his throne room pops out a guy. He just pops out in the middle of his throne room. He lands on the ground, and Apocalypse is like, who are you? Be thy a god? And he's like, yeah, obviously. I just portaled in here. Yeah, I'm a god. But everybody knows if somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes.
You say you're a god, yeah.
So he pops out, and now he's face to face with Apocalypse. And Apocalypse is like, oh, this dude's like a powerful leader like I am. So he goes, come into my fold. Come into my inner circle.
I have a position open up, and he becomes one of the four horsemen. Is
Yes,
that where
sir.
you were going with it? Yes,
Yeah.
dude. Totally becomes the four horsemen.
So he's just a guy, basically. He can shoot guns. He's a little tough because he's a gangster and
But
whatnot.
they give a crazy upgrade when they become
He gets
four
fully
horsemen.
pimped out.
Yeah, dude.
Now he's got tech that he never had before. He's got
Armor,
laser guns that he didn't have before.
all types of stuff.
Yeah, and then so he's working with Apocalypse. He's like, man, this is awesome. But then he's like, wait, what are we doing? We're killing all the ones weaker than us that are below us. And he goes, that reminds me of something. Like, you sound like that Hitler dude.
Okay.
That fucking sucks. So now he's got all this power, and he realizes he's on the bad guys. We're the baddies.
Yeah.
That's what he realizes. I'm the baddie.
Real quick though, when he was on the Ferris wheel, he was talking about how all the people looked like
ants. Yeah.
And he was like, I'm a king. They are ants.
That's what sucked him
he
into
might
it.
be like,
That's what sucked him into it in the beginning.
Okay, right,
That's
right.
He was like, yes, you're right.
Eventually learns.
Yeah, he
this
sees all
isn't
the murder of the humans, because in Age of Apocalypse, there's like barely any humans left. They've killed them all because they're
killed them.
weak. All the bad guys are kind of good guys in that universe, and all
Right,
the good
they
guys
are.
are kind of the bad guys in that universe.
So what? Eventually rebels against it.
So he gets on the side of the rebellion. Now he's hella powerful because he got the upgrade. So now we're going into truly new territory. This is the real end of the Age of Apocalypse. Our guy gets in there while Apocalypse is in his recharging chamber or whatever. He uses all of his last power that Apocalypse bestowed upon him to destroy his charging chamber and possibly take out Apocalypse forever.
Nice.
You can't.
can't.
But you can stall Apocalypse and end the Age of Apocalypse.
So that's what he does.
That's the way that our version, the end of Age of Apocalypse.
That's cool.
Ruby kills Apocalypse.
I want him to meet Nightcrawler there. Because
Nightcrawler's
Nightcrawler was
around.
like he was bad, but was trying to kind of be good. So
he like switched teams or whatever.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So he could roll with him too. That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah.
I like that, man. I'm like my head is going to what he would look like. What would a gangster?
Cool as fuck.
What would a
pimped out.
gangster look like in a upgraded suit?
Yeah.
Because like the Civil War drummer still has a
Yeah,
Civil War
that's true.
uniform.
That's true.
So
That's true.
it would incorporate his gangster
His gangster
coat.
coat is like black and flowy. And like
Ooh.
alive. That's part of his power. Is his gangster coat's
okay.
alive.
So it's like
and then
blocking
enchanted
stuff.
guns for sure, because that's his deal.
They just come out of his hands.
He
like,
just
he just
uses-
holds his hands up. There come guns. He could do like a two-handed machine gun.
Right.
He can do single-hand pistols. He
Nice.
can do all that.
He can use his coat to cover himself and block
Yeah.
incoming fire.
Maybe his hat turns into a hood, or
Ooh.
maybe he's still wearing like a suit, but like you
Yeah.
said, it's alive.
Each piece of his suit is used for is some way usable. Like
be cool.
that.
He gets a mask, like it just forms.
Oh right,
You know, just like
Hell
forms
yeah.
up. That'd be cool.
like
I
a
like
lower mask just covering his lower face.
Yeah, like a domino. Well, not
The
domino.
opposite of a
the
domino.
bandana.
yeah.
Yeah, so like around the time it would work. So
Yeah.
it's just a super, not
Tommy
even
guns.
high tech.
He's got a hell flame Tommy gun or some
I was
shit.
thinking his arms are both Tommy guns.
Nice.
But if he could change his hands and do
Into
that, then
whatever,
he,
that's
he
cool.
could do that whatever he wanted.
That's really cool.
I like this. All right.
Yeah.
I like that. Wrapped
That's
up.
cool.
That one's good.
Yeah.
So y'all,
proud of
Hollywood, get on that.
I'm proud of that.
Get on that. We got some reviews of the random variety.
Where we don't review it and just mention what we're watching.
We're top man. Don't you ain't gotta,
I tore it down like last time.
you ain't gotta do it every
No,
time.
I'm gonna. It bothers me. We're gonna fucking change the name, but random reviews sounds so good.
It does.
It's
And
such a good
it's
name.
such a blanket thing too that
it's not blanket, dude. It's for reviews,
It's
and
for-
we never review this shit.
we kind of review.
We talk about what we're watching.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's our deal.
We can't call it that because a
What
bunch
we're
of people have
watching
called
or
it that.
reading or whatever.
Yeah, there's multiple segments. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I did read something. I forgot to write it down. I remember now.
so this makes me incredibly happy. My son the other day was like, "I want to watch Dragon Ball,"
Uh-huh.
and I
Did he mean Dragon Ball? Like original
Dragon Ball. No, he just means Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
Just he means
In
Z.
general, yeah.
Not the old show. I'm not gonna
okay.
do that. But he said I want to watch Dragon Ball. My wife thought I would get real excited. I thought he was full of shit. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
When do you want to do that?" And he, didn't give me I want to do it right now. So
So
the
you-
other day he said it again. So I was like, all right, fine.
okay.
Let's do this. I started it. We watched the first 6 episodes.
Really?
And dude, seeing like Goku and Piccolo do a move. Piccolo does a special move to hit Raditz. And big explosion. You see smoke everywhere. My son turned to me and was like, "Oh, he's definitely down." And then the smoke clears and it's standing there. He didn't look at me. His jaw dropped. He was like, and he looked at the screen, saw he was still alive. Then he looked at me. It was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then it happened again, and he's like, "Oh my God, what are they gonna do?" Like he was so into it that
it gets you invested. That's how they stayed popular for whatever 40 years
5.
or whatever.
He's 5. He was retelling all the episodes to my wife, to his mom,
God.
the day after.
Yeah.
So he has been waiting on me to continue
That's
this.
sick, dude.
And it makes me so. And I told him, I'm like, you don't understand how happy
Yeah,
this
yeah.
makes me. That he
It
is
just captures
enjoying
a young
it.
man's mind, not just young people's minds.
Yeah.
It's so good at that.
I thought he'd be fast forward to the fights. Get to I want to see him with blonde hair. I want to
Yeah.
see this. But no, he was in it.
Yep.
Oh, there, and I told the guy goes, Raditz dies, and then he's like, yeah, Vegeta and Nappa are on the way. He was like, oh my god,
Oh, no more.
Yeah, he was
Coming?
like,
Yeah.
and they're stronger than him.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
That's
I could have
adorable.
freaking cried.
That's fucking,
man.
freaking adorable, dude.
All right, so what you
That's
got?
awesome. I'll talk about what I read, which is not since I won't just spill out a bunch of OVAs again.
Yeah,
I read.
You do that.
I read 2 mangas, 2 issues or whatever. I read the Claymore one, which is the one I always try to get you to read, and then a Gundam Wing.
Okay,
a Gundam Wing one.
How was the Claymore?
I'd watched the show a long time ago, and then I read a few of the mangas, and I just reread this one. It's good.
Yeah,
it's just like all the other mangas. It's gone too fast. It goes by super quickly.
I heard some news. They're supposed to be doing a new show or continuing it or something.
Really?
I don't know.
Because
yeah.
I don't think they finished it or whatever.
No, it's like 1 season.
Right.
And then it got canceled.
It was a cool manga. I wasn't even super into manga at that exact time when I was introduced to it.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Stuart showed it to me. He was like, yeah, check out this manga or this anime, dude. And I was
That's
like,
what
okay,
he sounds
whatever.
like.
Yeah, exactly like
That's
that.
what he sounds like. So yeah, Gundam. That's
The Gundam
cool.
was cool.
Yeah, it's Gundam.
It was quick too. Not as quick. Gundam is a lot of like political intrigue and stuff.
Right.
More than just shoot all the
Big
time.
mechs fighting.
Yeah. But that, and then I did watch anime and OVAs. I don't know if I mentioned Big O, which used to be on
feel like you have.
Adult Swim or Toonami. It used to be on Toonami back in the day. That's a really cool one. It's like retro tech vibe. Yeah. So it looks like 70s, maybe like the mecha or like very like 70s mechas.
Okay.
Style. The main guy's like really. Oh no, it's just cool. It's really. it's the vibe of it is immaculate.
You like that?
Yeah.
I heard of one called the Bomber Bikers of Shonen.
Okay.
Shonen.
Okay.
And apparently it is a super chill anime. There are scenes where they work on motorcycles, and they said it's still some of the most detailed, well-made.
I saw a short talking about that.
It looked awesome.
It looked really cool.
That's not one of mine, but so I started Mission Impossible 6 the other night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this one.
I thought you had already watched that one.
No,
recently.
we watched 5.
Oh, okay.
So I watched 4 with Charlie, and then I watched 5 with you.
Yeah.
And now this is the one with Henry Cavill. This is
reloading his arms.
Yeah, he cocks his arms.
Yeah.
So this one, so far, dude, it's kind of weak because they seem dumb.
Oh, the MI whatever.
Like Tom Cruise and what's his name? Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're working together, but they're doing dumb stuff. They jump out of a plane in a lightning storm. They're fighting a guy in the bathroom. They drop the gun. Mm-hmm. They're just not. They don't look like these well-equipped professional.
Were
spies.
their plans smart, or were they like coincidence required plans?
Well,
like
plans were good. Fell apart immediately, and they're improvising. But it was just the little things. Like he had a needle that was supposed to put him to sleep. Mm-hmm. He lost it.
Oh, okay.
They dropped the gun. Just a bunch of little stuff like that where it's like these guys aren't doing, which is not Ethan Hunt. You see him improvise and do incredible things in all the other
sloppy,
movies.
Maybe?
Yes,
it feels sloppy,
very sloppy, kind of goofy. Like,
really?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I watched that movie once.
And if you know Mission Impossible, every movie has a different vibe and feel because they're all written and done by different people. It's not a big cohesive vision.
Yeah, it's not consistent.
I've heard that this one and 7 are supposed to be pretty similar. Like 5, 6, and 7 kind of put them in the same arena, I guess. But it's good so far, I guess. That stuff was bothering me. He better step it up in the second half because it's been kind of weak. Like this isn't him. This isn't the dude that was dangling from the ceiling catching his sweat dropping.
Oh, right.
Because the floor is trigger sensitive or whatever. That's not the same guy.
Right.
The same guy that was also on crotch rockets doing backflips over missiles and stuff with long, beautiful hair.
Yeah, defying gravity in all its forms. Pretty sweet.
I generally like most of the Mission Impossible. They're just a fine watch.
They're fine. That's a really good way of saying it.
That's exactly, they're fine.
Yeah. I also watched Hellsing. The
Ultimate?
The old one.
First one.
It was the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. The show. I didn't watch all of it. I watched like 2.5 hours.
That was really gory, isn't it?
It's super cool, gory. The gore is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even say it's like insanely like overly gory.
No?
Like, to me,
Right.
it wasn't overly. It didn't seem like they were trying. It was just there. And then this older one I watched. It's called Cybernetics Guardian. I don't know. I don't think it was a show. I think it was a movie. Holy crap, man! That shit was the art, and it was really cool. They used like a different color palette in that one than I'm used to seeing.
Really?
Yeah, just slightly.
So what?
A lot of the
like
tech,
jarring
a lot
or
of
like
tech
a good
was
way?
just like green instead of being silver or bluish.
Blue, yeah.
You know, so little. What I don't. That's not exactly what it was, but it was something like that.
Right.
Where like, oh, like the all the metal looks its own way or whatever. But that was the name is what I saw it in a list. I was like, Cybernetics Guardian. What the fuck is that?
I'm watching
So I
that.
watched it. Yeah, it was like 45 minutes long or something. So I was like, I'll
Okay,
watch
so
that.
I think I'm probably going to get into some OVAs because of how often you talk
Bro,
about them.
it's endless. I only searched and watched late 80s, early 90s cyberpunk OVAs.
I think I mentioned
That's how
this
specific.
the other week saying I wanted to do fantasy ones.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
90s fantasy
Oh,
anime.
dude, so much.
That's cool. I'm probably going to
Just
do that.
endless.
So I'll have some OVAs for everyone next
Yeah,
week.
and I'm going to be switching it up away from OVAs for next week.
So the comic I covered the other week on our podcast, Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam, it had reference to Sherlock Holmes in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, right.
and
You
Jude
love
Law.
those movies.
Those movies are incredible, Adam.
I didn't know where you're going to go.
Those movies are incredible.
Yeah.
They are, I think, one of the best representations of him. They take things from the old books and put them in there. His weird fighting style, his wet, slappy fighting style.
Yeah.
He knows that in the books.
Right.
He looks disheveled most of the time. He doesn't care what he looks like. He's not perfect. You know, he's really good here, but really sucks over here.
Yeah.
I love the way Robert Downey Jr. portrays him. I think his chemistry and relationship with Jude Law is awesome. Those two guys,
That's one of the better points of those movies. Is
they're
their chemistry.
fun to watch. I would love to see those guys together in another movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Moriarty. I love that he was introduced in the first one in the shadows and was just had a storyline going on, and then him coming up in the second one, and it was played by Jared Harris, who I love that actor.
Yeah, he's good. He's
So-
got the look in his face.
Yes.
in his eyes.
Is it intellectual that could also be absolutely crazy?
Yes.
He's cool. And I love the character of Moriarty and Sherlock. I read a bunch of old Sherlock books, and I read The Final Problem, which was him and Moriarty's like final fight
I
there.
thought it was called like the Falls of Reichsbach. Or
No,
some
that
shit.
well,
Is that
there
the
is
movie?
one in there. Yeah,
or the show or something.
that was the show, and I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
like the show. The show got too much in the stupid Mind Castle stuff, and Elementary was on CBS, so that sucked.
I love that dude. That's the actor in Elementary.
I love both the
So-
guys
so I'd
that
watch
plays
it.
Sherlock.
I would watch it.
We
but-
watched quite
Yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of it because I was into Sherlock, so I'm like, "There's a new one. Let's check it out." So formulaic and generic, and then the other one got really full of itself with the Mind Castle
Yes,
stuff.
it did. Oh my god.
And their Moriarty was awesome. I love their weird
Oh yeah.
fashion sense Moriarty. Like he was
Oh,
a different kind of
that
crazy.
one. Okay, I remember now.
But this guy, Jared Harris, in the Robert Downey Jr. movie, Guy Ritchie movies,
Yeah.
is my favorite Moriarty I've ever seen. And Robert Downey Jr. might be my favorite Sherlock. And Jude Law is probably my favorite Watson. They love the movies. That has a flow to it. It's so easy to watch.
right.
Like, I mean, and it's not so complex that you're like, I gotta pay attention to every line. It's something you could just have on. He explains it. You see it. They're incredible.
Right.
And I love them so
They're
much.
good.
There
I just
apparently
don't
there's
worship
rumblings.
them like you.
I don't
That's
worship them.
all. I've seen your posters in your bedroom. In your
You're not
closet,
allowed in there,
In your
Adam.
back of your closet behind the coats and jackets.
At least he hasn't seen behind my bathroom door.
I keep my David Boreanaz effigy out in the open like a good person.
I know you do, but your bathroom's covered in David B as well. Yeah. That's what I meant. So, yeah, Sherlock Holmes movie, they're freaking awesome. There's rumblings the third one's coming
No
out.
shit.
It's getting worked on.
No.
Which he said that like 10 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
But I think these are good enough and people enjoy them enough that they do a third one. And hopefully it's good. Now, this goes into where Hollywood is at right now. I kind of don't want them to make any movie I think would be cool to make
Yeah,
right now.
They could fuck it up.
Firefly is coming back, and honestly, yes.
I just saw that the other day, and I was like, I don't know.
If you
bro.
told me 10 years ago, Firefly, I would have lost
Yep,
my
yep.
shit. I would have freaked out.
Yep.
Now I'm scared.
I don't think it's going to be good. I'll tell you right now, it probably won't be good.
I don't think it's going to be good. I think all these things are made with money. They want to put butts in seats, but they're not concerned with making something good that'll stand the test of time and last.
No.
And it should.
They're trying to make Borderlands the movie is what they're trying to do. Same type of shit.
They want everyone there opening weekend. They don't care if you come back 3 weeks later to see it again. It'll be on streaming by then.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the attitude. I don't like the way they market and push these movies. I don't like the way they treat them when they go from movies there. They're never at the theater anymore. You get a couple of weeks and then they're gone. And I don't have a lot of faith that it's going to be good. I think it's dollar signs in the eyes and not love in the heart, despite being Nathan Fillion and all them.
Yeah.
Scary movie. I'm like, this is going to suck. These people are broke and need some paychecks.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, especially those cast members.
Yeah, right.
It's going to suck. I always bring up Beetlejuice. I didn't need to know anything about it before I knew this is going to be bad.
Yeah. I watched like half of it the other day, and it was just, I was like, forgot I was watching a movie, kind of. I was just like,
Bad.
Just like zoning. I zoned out on it. I was like, how am I going to zone out on a property like this? You have to fuck it up pretty bad.
Seriously.
For
On
me to,
something
like-
that's already there.
Yeah.
It's
already got good stuff to it.
It's
And
already there.
You're making something that was already good and awesome, which people have good memories and reflections on, and somehow making it bad.
They have tainted so many things. That should be another special we do. Is just
The Taint.
Beloved tainted series. The Taint special.
The Taint special.
That's what we'll call it. All right. We are on Instagram and Facebook. Nope, we're on Instagram and TikTok at Flipping Pages 24. We're on Facebook at Flipping Pages Matt and Adam. New episodes of the Dollar Bin release every Monday on all platforms and YouTube. New episodes of our podcast, Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam, release every Thursday on all platforms. Best way to support us, if you feel so inclined, is follow, rate, and review on your platforms of choice. Follow, like, comment, subscribe on all the socials and YouTube. If you've done that, we appreciate it. And if you haven't and you're just listening, we also very much appreciate that. It was a pleasure to be a part of this, and we look forward to our next meeting.
Indeed.